This would be a good time to ingest some caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Owls' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for a running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Cajuns offense will have the ball first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Inside the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
He breaks a tackle. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Owls offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch him.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for this season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Raging Cajuns come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Caught in the backfield. It's Robertson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to Davis. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He's got 50 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll throw it. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
At the 36-yard line. Good enough for first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll try to start the second quarter by putting points on the board with a field goal. nestled just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Quarterback on the keeper. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. The run to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. With jet sweep pass. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field it close to the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The run to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll pull it on the read. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He leaves it with the back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Chappelle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To throw, it's Howard. He caught it, score! Touchdown, Cajuns!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. And some room to work. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now on the option. The pitch. Got the first down and more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Make some noise. It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Going deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, the attempt is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. The hand to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The sure hands, it's Turner. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw. It's Howard. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
And the Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A strike downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Leaves it with the running back. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Louisiana, 17, Rice, 3.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Starting this third quarter on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll power it inside with the fullback. There he goes. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Going with the ground game left. Makes it past the marker. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the ground, it's Jackson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give out of the gun. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll keep it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown Owls! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about round the Grove for a long time. They're up by 35 over Georgia State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice gain on that play, but it leaves it a little short of the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Howard. Gets rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Jensen. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Pulls it and fires to the left.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to...
Oh, a lot of space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. Lots of running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Howard. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Slams it ahead. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. Big fella moving. And with a hallelujah landing. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back to the ground game on the left. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Good enough for a first down.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Scrambling away. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Give him 88 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Makes the grab. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Louisiana. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Louisiana, 31. Rice, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Back to pass, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Robertson. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They punted away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On the run, it's Jackson. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. On 3rd down, going up top. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. On 4th down, going to the air. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Sweet cut there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Give him 96 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The give on the option. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
And that's good enough.
They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
By the quarterback.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll do it himself. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? They'll run play action. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost